It's Friday night in the City of London and street flushers Dave, Byrne and Chaz are starting another shift. It's their job to not only hose down the city's streets, keeping them dust and litter free, but also they have to respond to call-outs throughout the night to clear away pavement pizzas, human faeces, blood from street fights and anything else that may constitute the requirement for a strong stomach. But the first job of the night is a bit difficult to find.
First job of the night, we've had a call-out for a pavement pizza in Beach Street on the north side, and we can't seem to find it. I think the police have spotted it and called it in. So we've got to act. We've got to find something, and if there's nothing there, we've got to make sure there's nothing there, because if they come back later and see that it's not been done, we could get a defect, which would cost the company money.
After a few minutes searching, eventually Dave and the lads find a somewhat pale imitation of a real pavement pizza.
We found something that looks like it might have been a sick at one stage. I don't know how long it's been here, but we're going to clean it up anyway. Oh, well gutted. I was looking forward to a big juicy pavement pizza, and all we got is a stain. But maybe next time.
Many true words spoken in jest, but with a little disinfectant, the risk of a defect is washed away. Now Dave and the boys can get on with the real night's work of flushing the streets. But tonight is really busy, and for Dave this is a nightmare, mainly because loads of revellers out on the street can really slow his progress. But as always, he bites his lip.
Just dancing.
It's all right, mate. You're doing well. I'm surprised you didn't fall over.
For Dave, it was the solitude of the night shift that was so appealing when he first started.
No, I've never regretted working nights. I prefer it. I really do prefer it. I mean, I'm not good around big crowds of people. I'm not good working around big crowds of people. That's why I like nights. But nights is getting crowded now, so I'll have to do a different shift. I don't know what one.
The solitude Dave craves may be being slowly compromised, but there's always something left on the street to cheer him up.
Yeah, we've just seen a pavement pizza over there, so just over the road, and it's a nice big juicy one, so I'm pleased with that. Just making up a bit of dilute J's fluid. A bit of a smell to this one, because it's fresh. Byrne, do you want to try and get all that out with a squeegee? You might need your tongue for that bit up there. Now look at that for professionalism.
With a quick wash and brush down, the pizza's history.
A lot of chunks in it, but it's quite watery.
But to change the mood a little, Dave's night just got more rewarding.
We've got a nice bit of dog turd to clean up here, something a bit different. We like a bit of variation on here, it keeps it interesting. But there's no way to know for sure whether it was human or animal. But the kind members of the public have trod it in a bit. It does make it a bit harder because it's been spread about. Excrement's definitely the worst smelling of what we have to clean up.
Clearing the poo inspires Dave to reflect on other highlights he's cleaned up over the years.
The best one, I mean, well, it's not the best, none of them are good. But the one that I most remember cleaning up was a walnut whip. And I just can't imagine how the person sort of done it. They must have had really good hip movement. But that wasn't, I don't remember it for the smell, I remember it for the shape. I remember one pavement pizza we cleaned up was like a blancmange. It was on the edge of a curb. So we went to pick it up and it just fell off and it never fell apart and it just wobbled like a jelly. So, knows what they've been eating.
Highlights from the past give way to the grind of finishing off tonight's duties, clearing a cross grid of cement. Oh, for another memorable pavement pizza.